So again, let's proceed with the isometric problem samples. So on your isometric process, or isochoric, isobolumic, tandaan natin na meron tayo ditong, muna tayo dito sa kabila. Okay. Process, nasa dulo yun. Okay. So on your isometric, muna tayo dito, this is constant volume. So constant volume yan. So on our constant volume, you have work non-flow, zero yan. Ibig sabihin, this is freely falling. The volume is transferring. Okay? Where constant volume flow, where the pressure is changing. Nandito. Pressure is changing. And then your delta U is following yung CB delta T. Okay? And then your Q, sabi ko, following your process. Where delta H will remain as CP delta T. And ang delta S niya, MCBLN ng T2 over T1. So, doon tayo sa problem niya. Let's have the problem. So, for number 1, an amount of 1.63 pound excuse me, of gas is contained in a tank. Now, the volume of which is 2 cubic foot. Yung sabi sa volume niya dyan. 2 cubic foot. If the internal energy decreases by 27.4 BTU, so this is decreasing, delta U is equal to negative 27.4 BTU. Ayan. So, 4 BTU. Now, if the internal energy that decreases from 200, so T1 natin is 200 degrees Fahrenheit, T2 is 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, you compute the specific heat at constant volume conditions. So, yung pinapahanap sa'yo is CV. So, you have delta U is equal to MCV delta T. Ang pinapahanap is the CV. So, reforming it in your equation, so algebraically, CV will be equal to delta U over M delta T. Okay. So, you now have the value of your delta U. So, ang delta U natin dito is negative 27.4 BTU. Divide by, your mass given there is 1.63 pounds. And then, dapat hindi magiging negative ang value nito. Dapat yan positive. So, from T2 na 100 minus 200 degrees Rankine. Calculating it using our cars naman, cars. So, our cars, so 27.4 divide by 1.63. Walahin nyo, pag ganito lang ang board exam, napakadali. Pasado ka kagad. Engineer ka agad, dikit mo na sa pangalan mo. So, the answer is 0.168. 0.1681 BTU per pound degrees Rankine. That is for the first problem on your isometric. Another word for isometric, that is isochoric or isobolumic. Next problem. Sabi dyan, 2 pounds of air at 50 psia occupying 10 cubic foot, okay, undergoes a process at constant volume until the temperature has risen 500 degrees Rankine. So, ibig sabihin that is the change in temperature. You calculate the initial and final pressures, temperatures, and heat added. So, mahaba-haba itong problem na to. So, and the heat gain of the internal energy and enthalpy. So, first one, let's solve for the T1. Bakit? Meron kang M1, meron kang P1, meron kang V1. And air ang binigay sa'yo dyan. Our R for air is 53.34 pound-feet per pound degrees Rankine. So, mababa yung problem. So, let us solve for T1. Initial temperature and final pressure. So, T1, paano natin mahanap? PV is equal to MRT. So, T1 is equal to PV over MR. So, pressure natin is 50 pound per inch squared. Anong kadikit ng pound per inch squared? Yung 144 inch squared per feet squared. Ayan. Next, yung aking volume. Ano ba yung volume ko dyan? That is 10 cubic feet. Divide by your M. Ano yung mass? 2 pounds. Okay? Tapos, 53.34 pound feet per pound degrees Rankine. So, dapat to naka-degree Rankine, yung temperature niya. So, the first answer will be initial and final pressures. Temperatures din pala. So, initial temperature will be equal to, on our, ito naman, natin siya. Ipin ko na nga ito dito para hindi ako nakakalimot. Pin to taskbar. Okay. So, this is 50 times 144 times 10, okay, 2 times 53.34. So, dito maka-cancel yung units natin. Yung ating pound. Yung feet, inch squared, feet squared. Ang lalabas ay degree Rankine lamang. So, our answer now will be, calculator, this is 674.9156. 674.9156 degrees Rankine. So, that is T1. Next, T2. Papahanap natin yung T2. Sir, paano natin nahanapin yung T2? Our T2, since this is constant volume process, madali na tong alamin. So, T2. Constant volume, ang palitan lang natin dito yung pressure. Okay? At yung kanyang tayong T1, initial pressure, temperature. Okay? So, P2. Nahanap din pala yung P2. Nagbigay ba dito? Ayun, P1. So, constant volume. Teka lang, lagay ko dito. So, our P, constant volume, P2 D2 over T2 equal to P1 over T1 B1. So, constant volume, cancel ito. So, we can now solve for T2. T2 is equal to P2 P1 T1 over P1. So, P2 natin, alam ba natin yung P2? Solve muna natin siya using our may kulang ba dito na nagbago yung pressure natin. Teka, meron ata akong nakaligtaan dito. Internal energy 2 pounds. May mass ako. PVMRT. Wala tayong T2. Yung volume ay the same. Okay. T1. Hindi ko masasolve yung delta T. Ayun, meron pala. Hindi na natin pala kailangan isolve kasi nagbigay siya ng temperature change. Ayan, masasolve ko na yung P2. So, P2, dito pala, P2 is equal to P1 T2 over T1. Ayan. So, yung T2 natin is solvable if this is T1. Diba, delta T natin is risen. Has risen 500 degrees Rankine. So, plus 500 na lang to. Add ako ng 500 plus 500. So, our T2 is 1174.9156 degrees Rankine. Yun, hindi ko lang, na-overlook ko lang siya, hindi ko lang nakita. So, our P2 is, pwede rin daanin mo sa PBMRT pero mahaba pa yung solving niyan. You'll have P1 is 50 PSIA to. Yung T2 natin is 1174.9156. Okay? Cancel na yung units niyan. P1 is 674.9156. Okay? So, we'll arrive with what value? So, this is 50 times 1174.9156 divide by 674.915 and 6. So, 87.0416. So, 87.0417. 0417 PSIA. Okay, nakuha na natin yung pangalawa. So, ang hinahanap dito will be the heat added. The heat gain of internal energy. So, heat added. So, heat added following our movement. So, this is CB delta T. Yung mass natin is 2 pounds. Yung CB is may CB dyan. Sir, wala tayong binigay CB eh. Alam ko naman na ang CB ay R over K minus 1. So, this is CB. So, ano yung R natin? This is English unit. So, 1.4. Oh, sorry. Q is, anong process to? Constant volume. Our Q here is, kung natatandaan natin, MCB delta T following. So, 1.4, hindi na tayo mag-multiply ng 1.4 dito. So, diretso na sa R. Yung R natin ay 53.34. 53.34 pound feet per pound degree Rankine. Okay? Divide by K minus 1 natin dito. K minus 1 for air is normal, 1.4 minus 1. Tapos CB, okay, delta T is 500 degrees Rankine. Okay, has risen. Next, divide natin to ng 778 feet pound per BTU. Para makukuha natin is BTU. So, cancel all the masses there. Yung feet pounds taas. Yung Rankine, akyat si BTU sa taas. So, the answer for your heat is on our calculator. Okay, tatlong calculator na inopen natin. So, mamaya na ito. Okay, dito muna tayo kay Canon. So, this is 2 times 53.34, pwede rin 35. Okay, masanay kasi ako dyan, times 500. Divide by 0.4. Sir, bakit? 1.4 minus 1 times 778. So, the answer is 171. Okay, para may kulang pa tayo. 253.34. Tama. 171. This is 171 point. The answer is 171.40. 40. So, hindi yan pound Sorry. Ano natin? Sa draw tayo. Ayan. BTU. The answer is BTU. Okay, that is Q. Next, pinapahanap sa atin dyan yung Q, pinapahanap sa atin yung delta H enthalpy. So, delta H. Delta H is delta U plus PV. Ano yung PV natin? This is constant volume. So, this is delta H, delta U. Meron tayong delta U, which is it, plus volume P2 minus P1. Our delta is 171.40 BTU ito. Yung volume natin is what is our volume here? Our volume is, constant volume, 10 feet, 10 cubic feet, plus 10 feet cube, yung P, pressure natin, kinuha mo dyan is 87.0417, 87.0417, tapos yung 50 PSI. So, this is minus 50. Tapos, ang unit nila ay pound per inch squared. Kaya, multiply natin ng 144 inch squared. Inch squared. Okay? Ba't naka-cube yun? Inch squared per feet squared. Sapat na ba yung unit niya? Hindi pa. Maging pound per feet yan. So, i-divide natin to ng 778 pound feet per BTU. Cancel all same units, feet cube, pound, feet, inch squared, feet squared. So, matitira BTU, akit yan sa taas. So, canceling. Ito tayo sa calculator. Add ko na lang ng 10 times 87 144 times 87.0417 minus 50. Yan. Divide by 778. Don't forget your parentheses. Okay? So, the answer is, go to. Cancel. Bakit? Doble na ba? Okay, na doble pala. Delete natin. Okay? 239.96. The delta U or delta H is 239.962. 239.962 BTU. Okay? Quite long problem kasi maraming pinahanap sa kanya. So, next problem, number 8. A rigid tank contains air at 500 kPa and 150 degrees Celsius. As a result of heat transfer to the surroundings, the temperature and pressure inside the tank drop to 65 degrees Celsius and 400 kPa respectively. Now you determine the boundary work during the process. What is the work done during the process? Boundary. Okay? Ano ibig niyang sabihin dyan? Pag sinabing work done during the process on the boundary, that is delta S. So, our delta S here is mCv ln nung ratio ng temperature over maximum temperature, minimum temperature. That is the boundary work, tinatawag. Or pwede rin naman na, di ba, this is constant volume process. So, P2 over T2 equal to P1 over T1. So, yung T2 over T1 mo is equal yan kay P2 over P1. So, interchangeable itong temperature dito. So, pwede rin naman yan maging pressure ratio. Ito, temperature ratio or pwedeng pressure ratio. Since wala tayong mass, specific to. So, this is M equal to CB ln ng T2 over T1. So, CV, binigay sa atin dyan ng CV. Air. CV ng air, I know that the CV of air is ibigay ba dito ng CV? Rigid ang contains air. Okay. He has not given anything here. So, pwede natin masolve. Ano ba CV ng air? That is 0. Naka ano ba siya? Ayan, SI. 0.7186 kilojoule per kilograms degree Kelvin. Ayan. Tapos, Ln nung temperature na binigay dyan, that should be in absolute. Okay? So, this is from resulting to 65. Okay. So, this is 65 plus 273 over 150. 150 plus 273. Non-unit na ito. Okay? So, our calculator will be cars naman. So, 0.7186. Okay? Kung nagbigay dito. Yan. 0.7186. Tapos, meron tayong ln, natural logarithm. 65 plus 273. I think this will be negative. Kasi mas mataas yung numerator dun sa natural logarithm. So, on the laws of logarithms, kapag ang numerator mo mas mataas ang value kaysa sa denominator, it would be negative. Okay? So, this is negative 0.1612. Negative 0.1612 kilojoule per kilogram degrees Kelvin. So, that is our answer there. So, next one. There are 1.36 kilograms of gas for which R is 377 joule per kilogram degree Kelvin. So, i-divide nyo na kagad ng 1,000 yun. And the K or the specific heat ratio is 1.25 that underwent a non-flow constant volume process from 551.6 kPa and 60 degrees Celsius to 1655 kPa. During the process, the gas is internally steered. Hinalo-halo daw siya. And there are also added 105.5 kilojoule of heat. Now you determine the change in entropy. Change in entropy na naman siya. So what is the change in entropy here? So, nagbigay ba dito? Heat added. So our delta S. Delta S is equal to M CV ln ng T2 over T1. You have T2 from T2 during, wala kang delta, wala kang T2. No? Pero yung delta T mo kasi makuha mo dito sa heat. So our heat here, Q is equal to M CB delta T. Pwedeng i-reform natin to. Na yung delta T is equal to Q over MCV. This is also equal to T2 minus T1. Ayan. So, yung T2 natin, pwedeng ganito. T2 will be equal to delta T. Okay. Delta T plus T1. Ayan. Ano ba yung delta T natin? Masolve na natin dito. So, QMCV. So, pwede ko pala ipasok dito. So, on the next equation, this is, as is ko muna para isang pindutan sa calculator. Delta S is equal to MCV ln ng T2 over T1. I-reform natin. Yung T2 natin is this. Delta T plus T1 over T1. Okay? Pwede rin natin tong equate na. MCV ln of, yung delta T natin is Q over MCV plus, plus T1 over T1. Di meron tayong working equation, pasok natin lahat ng value. So, delta S is equal to, the mass is 1.36, 1.36. Yung R, binigay sa'yo, R over K minus 1. Pwede na yan. So, multiplied 2. Yung R is 0.377 over 1.25 minus 1. This is kilogram, kilojoule per kilogram degree Kelvin. Tapos ln. Mga nasas. Our Q is 105.5 kilojoules. 105.5 kilojoule. Divide by mass 1.36 kilogram. Tapos yung CV natin, same lang dito. 0.377 over 1.25 minus 1 kilojoule per kilogram degree Kelvin plus our T1. T1 is 60 plus 273. 60 plus 273 degrees Kelvin all over T1 60 plus 273 degrees Kelvin. So, non-unit na lahat sila sa taas. Maka-cancel lang. Unahin ko muna yung nasa parentheses. What you'll do here is, turuan kayo sa calculator. Okay, punta tayo dito ay cars. Ang unahin mo yung nasa loob. Okay, nasa loob. So, isolve mo muna ito, delta T plus T1. Anyway, so proceed tayo dito. Ayaw niya. So, 105.5. Okay. May solve ko ulit siya pagkatapos. 1.36 para hindi lang tayo ma-delay. Divide by 0.377 over 0.25. Okay. Store ko nung kayo to kay A. Ayan, nakastore siya kay A. So, 1.36 times 1.36 times 0.377.25 R over K minus 1. Okay. Tapos ln, recall natin si A plus 60 plus 273. Tapos 60 plus 273. Tingnan natin mamaya. Meron naman magsagot. So, the answer is, napakaliit naman ang value niya. MCB, delta T, Q, MCB. Okay, delta T plus T1. Delta S. Kilojoule per degree Kelvin. So, ln 5561. Okay. Ano ba yung delta natin? So, QMCB, 105.5 divide by, oh, may mali ako dito, 1.36. Nasa baba pala. Mali akong pindot. So, 105.5. Okay. Tapos, kaya pala hindi siya nasusolve. Masyado maliit yung value. So, 1.36 multiply 2. Yung nakalimutan ko. So, 0.377 divide by 0.25. So, this is A. Ayan. Store natin kay A. Tapos, 1.36 times 0.377 divide by 0.25. Tapos, ln. Ito, hindi na ito magkakamali. ln. Nung recall natin yung value ng A, plus 60 plus 273 over 60 plus 273. So, the answer is 0.2946. 0.2946 kilojoule. Si cancel na yan. Kilojoule per degree Kelvin. Ayan. That is delta S. Okay? Positive. So, next problem, last problem. 1 HP string. Okay? 1 HP string. String ba yan? Steering motor is applied to a tank containing 2.7 kilograms of water. The steering action is applied for 1 hour and the tank loses. Ito yung heat. Negative yan. So, Calculate the rise in temperature of the tank after 1 hour, assuming that the process occurs at constant volume. So, yung ating heat rejection, Q, is negative 850 kilojoule per hour. Yan. So, paano natin solve yan? Q. Q is M, water to M, CP, delta T, plus yung work. Okay? Non-flow. So, paano natin masosolve yan? Ito yung work natin, 1 HP. Okay? Ang hinahanap is the delta T. A 1 HP steering motor is applied. Diba? Parang Q is equal to delta U plus work. Okay? So, meron tayong delta U. Dito yon. So, Q, M, CP, delta T, plus double. So, ilipat ko sa kabila. Okay? So, this will become Q plus W equal to MCP delta T. Ang kailangan ko, the change in temperature. So, in terms of the change in temperature, divide both sides by MCP. Ayan. Delta T will be equal to Q plus W over MCP. Now, anong kailangan ko dito? In Kelvin. So, delta T is equal to, heat is negative 850 kilojoule per hour. Okay, as is ko yung unit na yan. Plus W. Yung 1 HP is kilowatts. 0.746 kilojoule every second. Yung hour dito, palitan ko na yan ng 3,600 seconds. Divide by 3,600 seconds. Kasi yun na yun eh. Okay? Divide by the mass. Ano yung mass natin dito? Mass is 22.7 kilograms. 22.7 kilograms. Yung CP ay 4.186 kilojoule per kilogram degree Kelvin. So, cancelling all same units. So, delta T. Yung sa seconds, paano natin maka-cancel yun sa time? So, sabi dyan, is applied containing a tank. Steering is applied for 1 hour. So, sabi mo dito, sir, it is applied in 1 hour na. So, 1 hour is 3,600 seconds. Doon yan in-apply. Okay? So, cancel na yung 3,600 seconds dito. Tapos, meron ka rin 3,600 seconds dito. Okay? So, cancel na rin yung seconds dito. So, this will become calculating. Dito naman tayo sa ating isang calculator. Nag-close ba yung calculator na yun? Dito. Okay? So, you have negative 850 plus 0.746 times 3,600. Okay? Divide by 22.7 times 4.186. CP and CV ng water yan. CP and CV of water does not change. Okay? It remains the same. So, delta T is equal to 19.31 degrees Kelvin. So, that is our answer. Okay? So, that wraps up our discussion for the isometric. Let me have a 5-minute break.